Take No Prisoners Fantasy Football Draft Lottery. This is year 25, I think, of us doing it. Pretty wild. Congratulations to last year's champion, Michael Emoto. It feels new for you, probably. Anyway, we're going to get going. We're going to reveal the order here. We have here as certificates of this process, the Walsh gentlemen, Joe and Ryan. They will both approve of the process to certify its randomness and its legitimacy. Just to run quickly through the logistics of how this is going to work. This is the first year we are doing a draft lottery in this format. Results will be based on the 2022 season. Selection slots will be chosen in reverse order in order to build suspense. That means we will reveal the eighth pick first, then the 7th and the 6th, and so on. When a name is chosen, that name will be slotted into the next available place, and the other incidences of that name will then be removed, leaving the unselected managers at that point. Just a refresher, the best chance to get the number 1 pick is the 5th place finisher from the previous season. That is the person who won the proverbial toilet bowl. Coming in 6th place will have the 2nd best chance, 7th place team the 3rd best chance, and 8th place will have the 4th best chance. For the 4 teams that made the playoffs, they will all have an equal shot at securing the number 1 pick. The way this is working on our wheel generator is that you want your name up there fewer times if you are hoping for a good pick, because the first name selected, well, obviously the team that has the most names up there will have the best chance of being selected, and you want to try to avoid having your name called as long as possible as we're working from 8 to 1. The 5th place team will have just 1 entry. Wait, that's incorrect. Those teams, oh, that's right. 5th place will have just 1 entry on the wheel. 6th place will have 2 entries, 7th place will have 3 entries, and the 8th place team will have 4 entries. The playoff teams from the previous year will be up there 5 times. What that looks like mathematically is this is the percentage chance of securing the 8th pick, so of being called first. Michael Emoto, last year's champion, Corey Uhald, last year's runner-up, Tyler Scudero, and Joe Walsh, the 4 playoff contestants from last year, have their name on there 5 times out of a total of 30 entries, giving them roughly a 16.7% chance of being called first and securing the 8th pick, all the way down to Jonathan Shulkin, last year's toilet bowl winner and 5th place team, who has just a 3.3% chance of being selected first. The percentage chance to figure out what everyone have with the number 1 pick is a little too difficult to secure, as the number will vary based off of which entries are removed.
That's awesome.
As we go through, we'll be revealing the teams on this 2023 draft order board, and I will cross them out as we go. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and move over to our draft lottery. We had Ryan Walsh select the number of times to randomize this list, and so this is completely on your random. The names correlate to last year's teams. And so let's find out. The 8th pick in the 2023 Take No Prisoners League goes to Matthew Halseth. Matthew Halseth with 8th pick in the draft. And so we're going to bounce over here to our league. We're going to write in Halseth with the 8th pick. We're going to come here and we are going to visit the page of Matthew Halseth.
There he is. Nice haircut, Matt.
Matthew Halseth, 6th place finish a year ago. And we'll go to our sideline reporter. Yeah, John. Well, Matt Halseth came in 6th place last year. He's coming off of 4 championships. He was a defending champion a year ago. Is not able to defend his crown. He has made the playoffs 10 of 19 seasons, a 53% clip, and average is coming in 4.3 as a mean performance over the year. Definitely a power. He's mathematical. He's got the system locked in, and look for him to be strong at the turn here. Well, thank you very much, and let's head back to All right, so we've now got Hulseth locked into the 8th pick, the 8th selection. Let's go back to our wheel. We need to remove our Hulseths. So Hulseths are no longer going to be on the board. All right, and let's find out who is going to get the 7th pick. This is for the 7th pick in the 2023 draft. And it is looking to be Ryan Walsh.
RJ.
Ryan Walsh with the 7th pick. Let's see if we remove all instances if that actually works. Let's see. All right. So Ryan Walsh slotted into 7.
This is incredible. Corey's amazing.
And if we visit Ryan Walsh, ladies and gentlemen, it's Ryan Walsh, the disc golf aficionado of Sonoma County. He's been dealing out fantasy championships, one of the original champions. He's got 3 titles over the course of the last 25 seasons, another podium finish last year, 3rd place in 2022. And you can see an incredible playoff rate, making it about 64% of the time over the course of the last 2.5 decades. He averages coming in 3.3, which is a very impressive overall total. This is Ryan Walsh. He'll be sitting there at 7. And he'll have to deal with Hulseth at the turn, but I like what he does. He's going to look for athleticism. He's going to look for good quarterbacks. He's going to probably stack 5 or 6 quarterbacks. And Cam Newton, if you didn't think you'd have a spot, just wait till the 2023 draft. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Walsh slotted in at 7. All right, so we'll move back over here to our So Ryan Walsh is now 7. So we've lost Hulseth here. Walsh. And it's time for our 6th pick. Pick number 6 in the draft. Pick number 6 is looking to be
Scudero.
the converter, Tyler Scudero. Tyler Scudero may be the most athletic manager in this entire league. He does have 1 title. It's coming off of another playoff performance, a 4th place finish in 2022. He does need to bump up that playoff conversion percentage just 35% of the time, a little over 1 out of 3, but has been hot over the last couple of seasons. Average is coming in 5.4. And if there's a man to wear the fedora and rock the 6th pick, look for it to be Tyler Scudero. Drafting from Kansas this year, I believe, but Rock Chalk Jayhawk, lock it up. 6th pick in the draft will be Tyler Scudero.
That's great.
All right, so Scudero into 6th pick. And we're moving in now. We're going to remove instances of Scudero. And we'll look for the 5th pick. This will be the 5th pick. 5th pick in the draft.
Iron Mike Emoto.
Michael Emoto. So we're going to write in Emoto here. Visit Emoto. Folks, this is one that all the pundits were wondering about. When would defending champ Myron Michael Emoto slot in here? He, of course, won, I believe it's his, is it 7th title? I think something like that. Our stats, I need to acknowledge, only go back to 2004, since that's when Yahoo craps out on me. So we'll be updating these to go, but a really incredible, gaudy playoff percentage, 79%. And the best overall mean finish, 3.1. He is a force to be reckoned with. Mike Emoto will be drafting from overseas. Was too good when in the Pacific Standard Time Zone and has been relegated to the Eastern Hemisphere, where he will draft 5th in the 2023 draft. So we're going to X out Emoto here, slot it in at 5th. Now we move into the top half. The top half, you can see the 4 remaining names: Joe Walsh, Corey Uhald, Jonathan Shulkin, and William Lysette. And so here we are looking for the 4th overall pick. 4th overall pick is going to go to last year's runner-up. Corey Uhald will be 4th. Last year's runner-up, Uhald, will be 4th. I believe he picked from that spot last year, getting used to that spot.
There he is.
Place in 2022, just one title. He's been bridesmaid about 6 times. He's getting really used to that. Makes the playoffs at a 58% clip and averages coming in 4.2. Last year's second place finisher, Corey Uhald, will pick 4th for the 2nd consecutive year.
Wow.
We're in now to the top 3.
Top three.
Spots remaining. 3 spots remaining. It is Joe Walsh, William Lysette, and Jonathan Shulkin. The 3rd overall pick is going to be, it's a couple of Lysettes over there. That looks like we're falling. William Lysette, Mr. L, half marathon man himself. Last year, a 6th place finish, still looking for that first title, but knocking on the doorstep, could be coming up soon. Converting the playoffs at a 9% clip, averages coming in 6th, and he will be in a strong draft position this year. He'll be picking 3rd overall. It's Will Lysette. So let's head over to our board. Lock in Lysette. We'll remove the Lysettes, and here we are. You can see at this point in time, Jonathan Shulkin, chalk, is still on the board. Joe Walsh is defeating the statistical odds. 5 entries for Joe Walsh still on the board, 1 for Jonathan Shulkin. That means that we have about an 83% chance at this time of Jonathan Shulkin securing the number 1 pick, and about a 16.7 chance of Joe Walsh securing the number 1 pick. They are the last 2 remaining teams. Let's see if statistics hold true, or if we have a statistical improbability. The 2nd overall pick is going to go to Joe Walsh. Joe Walsh will have 2nd pick. There is Joe Walsh, of course, a longtime Hall of Famer in this game, coming in 3rd, another podium finish in 2022, 4 championship titles, and a 68% playoff rate, coming in at an average of 3.3. Those numbers all right up there at the top of the league. Joe Walsh will be in a powerful position, picking near the top of the board. He'll be 2nd pick come August. 2nd pick to Joe Walsh. And just for the ceremony, you can see there is only 1 name left on the board, but somehow we'll find a way to screw this up. 1st overall pick will go to the Hebrew Hammer, Johnny Football, Jonathan Shulkin. And long have we awaited Jonathan Shulkin, who will pick 1st overall when it comes to the draft in August. Shulkin with a propensity for naming the 4th or 5th or 6th or 12th overall ranked player on Yahoo to be his overall number 1. He'll have a chance to put his money where his mouth is. One championship performance from Jonathan Shulkin in the past does convert into the playoffs at a 42% rate, and it's sort of settled into that median finish, 4.8. Coming off a 5th place finish last year, that toilet bowl performance, doing some statistical work to get him the number 1 overall pick in August. It's Jonathan Shulkin. Just to refresh it, this is our draft order board, working our way up from 8th to the top. At the turn, Matthew Halseth will pick 8th. Ryan Walsh at 7. Tyler Scudero will be 6. Iron Mike Imoto from the land of the rising sun, 5th. Corey Uhold will pick 4th. Mr. L, William Lysette, that's L to you, will pick 3rd. Joe Walsh, a longtime champion, will pick 2nd. And Jonathan Shulkin will have the overall number 1 pick in the 2023 Take No Prisoners draft. Gentlemen in the audience, any commentary? Would you like to certify that this process has been legitimate and love to hear?
It's legitimate. It was legitimate and highly entertaining. And I'm glad I was able to benefit from the new process, to be honest with you. That was great, Corey. Thank you. A lot of work on your part. We appreciate it.
All right, you guys, I'll be sending this out very quickly. It's been a pleasure. Obviously, we'll all be looking forward to our favorite day of the year, which I believe is scheduled for August 27th. We'll get this out to you all and see you all soon.
Happy Father's Day, Corey.
Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
I just say got it.
I think we're good.
Hey, Corey, do I hit got it?
For what does it say? Does it say got? What does it
It
say?
says this meeting is being recorded by the host or
Yeah,
participant.
you just say that's okay, because I'll edit out this first chunk and then I'll just start when I
Okay.
kind of do the thing.
Okay.
But all right. Oh,
All
the
right.
one other thing I wanted to do actually is, so let's see. Am I still? Let's see. I'm not sure.
You're still up.
Oh, I'm still up.
Ryan.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're up, but you're not sharing it.
Okay, I'm gonna reshare right now because I wanted to have you guys randomize like kind of the way that the wheel is set up, and I'll show you. That's easy to do. Okay, so okay, you guys seeing the wheel right now?
No.
No.
Oh, I don't think you're sharing anymore.
Oh, I'm going back on. Share the wheel. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I see the wheel.
all right, so when I hit this shuffle button, it's just going to reorder the order of this, so it makes it completely random. So, RJ, give me a number from 1 to 10.
7.
7. So I'm going to hit the shuffle button 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So all that's doing is rearranging the order that they are on the wheel. So it makes it totally random there. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and whoop, this doesn't count. This is just a trial. This does not count. This does not
Fine.
count. Would have been Scudero with the 8th pick. Okay. All right. So here we go.